Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning from wherever you are. And as if life could not be more absurd, out comes Sony with the PS4, PS5 Pro, and its mind-boggling prices. So, PS5 Pro announced, and before we get into the specs, which I haven't really gone into, because Jose basically, I didn't even see anything until Jose just sent it to me because I just got home from work like half an hour ago. And let me understand $700, and that's pre-tax,
wow,
right?
Oh, and you're not done yet. And
Oh, wait. Wait, does it come with the disk drive or without?
No. I said and. No, it does not come with the disk drive.
Wait,
sorry. Apologize. No, that was me.
That was Zam. It does not. It does not come with a disk drive. Hence why I said and.
So without the disk drive, and that's another $80 for the disk drive,
and
$780.
And it does not come with the stand if you want to stand it up. So you have to pay another $40 to get the fucking stand.
So for the stand, the disk drive, and the PlayStation Pro, you're looking at $820. That's pre-tax.
Yep, not including the taxing and shipping fees and all that crap. Yep.
So in the UK, the PlayStation 5 Pro is $916 without the disk drive, without the stand. Just so you know how bad it is. 700 quid here in the UK, but when you convert it to dollars, it's almost $1,000.
Yeah.
800 euros for those watching on the mainland. That is effing insane. I didn't know about the stand.
Yep.
That is just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is honestly the only thing Sony did today was convince me to get a Switch 2 in about a year. I'm definitely leaning toward Nintendo now with the Switch 2 in about 6 months to a year after it comes out.
I was never going to get a PlayStation 5 Pro anyway.
Yeah, no.
PlayStation 5. I don't need the Pro.
Yeah. But this is like kind of scary in a way because if they're charging $700 now, imagine the PS6 by 2028, 2029. That's when it's going to be like, ugh, like really scary.
£1,000 consoles or £1,500 consoles or $1,000 consoles.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's just mental.
Yeah.
That's mental. And you're right, it doesn't come with a fucking disk drive.
Nope, it does not come with the disk drive. So
is there a disk drive version?
No, what you have to do is you have to buy the disk drive and then attach it to the bottom of the PS5.
So let me read. Let me read the independent article here.
Yeah.
All right, launching early next month when we suggest Sony began blah blah blah. Okay. Sony confirmed that at the end of the presentation that the PlayStation 5 Pro will launch 7th of November. It will be available for pre-order. Yeah. Remarkably, the PS5 Pro will cost an eye-watering £700, which came as a shock to many gamers, given that mid-generation PS4 Pro cost exactly the same as the PS4 when it launched in 2016. So basically, when the PS4 Pro came out, it cost what the Sony PlayStation 4 cost when it was first released. Whereas this one, it's £200 more expensive, £220 more expensive, which is insane. So it's not entirely surprising from a technical standpoint. Blah, blah, blah. The price jump. It's not entirely surprising from a technical standpoint. However, the spec jump seems like a much bigger leap between the PS5 and the PS5 Pro console compared to the PS4. The PS5 looks like a mixture between original, blah, blah. I don't care about what it looks like. As rumored, the consoles don't come with a disc drive, but you can add the Blu-ray disc drive. £100, so $150.
The folks in the UK are getting fucked. Like that's the worst thing about this.
We're always getting
fucked.
fucked.
The parents are getting fucked.
Yep. Yep.
People like
Vance
us, we don't have to worry.
This drive. Sam, I can barely hear you again. What's going on?
I'll check it out 1 sec.
Yeah.
You're always too far from your mic, anyway.
Yeah, no, the Cheeto, no, the fuck I won't. Hell no. You out your mind, son. The video card inside the damn.
So that's 600 by itself. AMD Radeon RDNA. Let's see.
My sound keeps adjusting on my microphone for some reason.
I don't know why,
you must have auto volume settings, which I hate that setting. Always turn that off.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you after this stream.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes with 2 terabytes, so that's a nice jump. But the fact that it doesn't come with a disk drive, the fact that it doesn't come with a stand, and I mean that's crazy. So I'm saying to our American viewers, for us here in the UK, you're basically looking at $1,400.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 Plus if you want it with a disk drive.
Yeah, it's this is scary times. I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny and scary at the same time because when the PS6 comes out and we know it's coming by like 2028, we're going to be looking at around probably $1,100 by the time the full console comes out.
Yeah. I mean, look, I get it, like with Vance, what he says, how much it costs. And when you look at console prices today compared to what they were, let's say when the PlayStation 1 came out, adjusted for inflation, they are way cheaper now than what they used to be.
Yep.
But the problem is, our fucking wages haven't gone up. The cost of living has skyrocketed. And so jacking up your prices to this much, it doesn't bode well. It doesn't bode well for Sony. They're just not. I'll be amazed if this sells crazy numbers. I mean, let's face it, the PS5, due to like early kind of logistical issues, then COVID and all of that, it hasn't sold as well as their previous generations. But when gaming gives you diminishing returns every time, people just aren't that bothered or that invested. And like what Jose was saying earlier, it just gonna push people towards maybe the Switch.
Because honestly, the Switch 2 is probably going to be $450 at launch, and that's not as bad. Like Nintendo's never been one to have like, oh, we're going to do like $550 consoles. Nintendo's always kept their consoles fairly reasonable. So that's at least the one good thing about Nintendo is that they've kept their consoles at a good price to where everybody can afford them. And I'm going towards the Switch 2 instead of whatever PlayStation and Xbox may do next. And it's going to push people toward PC too. Yeah, Cheeto's absolutely right.
No, he's absolutely right because my laptop costs as much as the fucking PlayStation costs when adjusted for US prices. £1,000, and it's better than my PS5.
Yep.
And this is the other thing as well. Look, and the thing is, okay, again, as frustrating as it sounds, I don't blame the companies for doing this because more and more people, like digital is outselling physical.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I hate saying that because my games, I always want the physical copies because we've seen the shenanigans that people are doing and how corporations functions. They don't want you owning anything. They want to have things, take them away, make you rebuy them, all this kind of stuff. They don't want you owning your stuff. So not having a physical copy of something, for me, it's just never going to happen. Unless it's a really cheap game.
Yep.
Unless it's like £10 or $10 or whatever, fine. But if we're talking brand new, no chance. I don't personally do it. I know, Zam, you do the digital.
I do the digital for convenience because I've got cerebral palsy and I can't drive. So I'm like, okay, in that sense, it makes sense.
I mean, you're a collector. Cheeto's a collector.
Yep.
It's in your blood to do these things this particular way. Just to go in a different direction, though, regarding the furor of trying to get a PlayStation 5 back in the day when all these sharks were holding them. to ransom and selling them for a higher price. That was some major shit, and we're just dying down from all of that crap.
Yep.
I just felt like yesterday all that shit happened, and now they're bringing out this. People are not interested in this. People just recently got their hands on the PlayStation 5, and now Pro's coming out, and they expect us to buy that. You know, with what little increment changes and stuff, and it doesn't even have a bloody disc drive. You have to attach it to yourself. And I mean, they've made it so complicated. You can tell that CEOs are all over this, and just thinking about the price at the end and nothing more.
Yeah.
But the thing is, well, they don't have the gaming to back it up. You know what I mean? They just don't. Like, and you know, okay, PlayStation is a lot better when it comes to first-party games, but then just nothing there in terms of the gaming sphere that's going to drive people to want to get this. Like, I have my PS5, and you know, I even had it. I don't think I've had it for a year, or maybe I've had it for a year. And nothing has blown me away. I'm you know, it's the better stuff is like all the
Yeah.
and oh my god, it's Romina's voice. Hello, good sir. Long
Hello.
time. You better touch your PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just jump on every now and then, play a bit of COD with a friend of mine because we're just arse about and really stupid. But you know, it's not gonna make me want to go and buy a PS5 Pro.
Bye,
I
Cheeto.
just want to have to walk out for a disc drive. See you, Cheeto. You know.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, Astrobot just came out. Astrobot was a love letter to PlayStation, but even that is not going to get people to go get a PS5. Nostalgia won't do it. I mean, honestly, this is the worst gaming has ever been. You're charging $70 for these games, and a lot of the time, a lot of these are just mid. A lot of these are okay. I don't even remember the last game where it was like, oh my god, this is what gaming should be, and it's fun. And it's like maybe Red Dead Redemption 2 might have been that last game that made me go, yeah, I don't even remember the last game that made me go, holy fuck, this is awesome.
It was supposed to be No Man's Sky, but that failed.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
That fell big time and ended up being a big con.
Yeah.
For obviously in terms of like gaming across the consoles, it'll definitely be Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Was that the latest one, or was that Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom was the latest one. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is probably
that blew my cock away. That was amazing. But on the PlayStation, no.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't been blown away yet. I haven't sat there. I haven't done that for 2 generations of consoles, if I'm being perfectly fucking honest.
It's been generic,
you know,
as
but
fuck.
Nintendo,
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's like gaming has been generic as fuck, and they haven't warranted, you know, upgrading things. I mean, if we never got the PS5 and we're still on our PS4, I think people would still be reasonably comfortable, because what I'm getting at my PS5 now, I know things look better, but gaming wise, I'm not sure how things are different. You know,
yeah, and this is quite interesting. So for me, like Red Dead Redemption, I love the story, but the gameplay was shit.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah, great games. Elden Ring,
good.
Yeah,
it's not for me. Like, I'm not a Souls-like game, but to be fair, I mean, there has been like some of the best games are the ones that have come out recently that obviously I'm not into. So we're probably not the best people for this, because you've got things like I say, Elden Rings. You've got things like Baldur's Gate 3 and all this kind of other stuff, and non-live service games, by the way, that have been amazing. But for me, yeah, personally speaking, nothing has blown me away.
Yep.
The PlayStation 5. But for others, it's good to hear that they have been blown away by certain games and all that. I don't want to, you know.
And I'm gonna kind of go on a tangent when you're done, but go ahead.
Yeah, the volume of good quality games is few and far between, and that's the frustrating thing. And that's why, I mean, Concord, prime example.
Oh yeah.
It lasted not even 2 weeks, and they shut the servers down. It sold only 25,000 copies. It was a complete disaster for Sony. And this was from the same team that 2 years ago openly said, yeah, we want to explore more into live services, as well as the blockchain and NFTs, by the way. Let's not forget the gaming industry was very hard invested into that. All right, but you have Concord that's come out now. Astrobot, single player, not live service.
Fucking great.
Amazing
great.
game.
Yep.
It, it's like they're like fucking Mario 64 or Super Mario, whatever. Now, like everyone's loving it, and that's great. And that's where Sony's at its best when it just focuses on single player games. It can't do live service. In fact, nobody could do live services anymore. Even when Helldivers 2 came out and everyone was raving about it, who fucked the game up?
Yeah.
Sony fucked the game up by saying you have to have a PlayStation account to play this game. And everyone's like, but I'm a PC gamer. I don't have a PlayStation account. I don't fucking want a PlayStation account. And eventually, shenanigans, and then that game just fucking fell off.
Yep, and not tied to Sony because now I'm going to go on my tangent. Hey Ubisoft, how Star Wars Outlaws working out for you? Fuck you! And then you think and then they think Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to work. Fuck you! Assassin's Creed Shadows is not going to save Ubisoft, folks. Gaming is going fucking down. I think RGT85 said it best. I think honestly we're in the video game crash of 2024. I really fucking feel that way.
What I played the most, just so you know, I actually have an Xbox,
right?
XS, is it XS?
Yeah.
Series S, and I got that on the cheap. I got that for like for like less than 200 quid, and I got a PlayStation 5. Hardly use them. I play Hearthstone all the fucking time on my PC. I don't even like PC gaming. I know you guys mentioned PC gaming earlier. I'm kind of a traditionalist. I love gaming on a console.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like a point-and-click game, I just play Hearthstone. I'm just not getting any satisfaction from my PlayStation or my Xbox. They're just the same old shit. I'm playing old games. I'm not playing new games. New games don't impress me. I was playing Fight Night Champion, which that game is 13 years old. One of the arguably the best boxing game ever made. They haven't come up with a new one in 13 fucking years. It's ridiculous. I love it. It's a great game.
Yeah. I'm just going to go to the comments now, guys.
Yep.
So, I mean, again, not my type of game, but I fucking love that this game made it big, exploded, did bank for the company because it wasn't greedy. It was just they wanted to make it their way. Now, look, if you're going to do a live service, I always say, look, a good live service is something like, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Call of Duty, where it's just like, oh, here's a battle pass, some skins, but we'll take nothing away from you in the game and you get all the weapons.
Yep.
That's fine for me because I play Call of Duty because it's just a way to kind of decompress for me because I don't want anything if I want something taxing, I'll play it on my laptop. But for this, it's just, simple. And it's just like, oh, here's a battle pass. If you want it, great. If not, that. But the core gameplay, a lot of fun, bunch of sinners. I don't mind that. But the problem is, a lot of these companies aren't doing that. The gameplay is generic, bland. There's nothing to it. I'm going into Call of Duty to play Call of Duty.
Yep.
I can't expect that kind of gameplay in every game. So I can't go into Helldivers 2 and expect like a Call of Duty basic bitch stuff. There needs to be more to it, and that's why Helldivers just didn't grab me at the time, despite it getting rave reviews. But that's me. But then things like Baldur's Gate comes along, and it's original, the way it functions, all the shit you can do in it. And I'm like, you know what? Even though it's not my type of game, more of that, please. I'll be happy. Hello, ladies. No, 700 quid. Yes,
you ain't the only one. I bursted out laughing when I saw that.
Outlaws is enjoyable. I'm close to the end. Well, give us a review, Mr. Vance.
Yep.
When you're done with it, I'll be happy to know. It's very.
I'm gonna get that game. I'm gonna play that game. I'm gonna get that game. I'm just not getting it now.
No, wait it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's Black Myth Wukong as well. That's a good point.
The new Warhammer does look amazing. Yeah, it's not for me, but it does look good.
Not for me, but again, I hope people.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I tell you what. Saying that, there is a game that's coming out that looks the bollocks.
Sorry, this new guy here.
Hello.
Hi, Atifazar. Squirrel with a gun. I thought that's just gonna like when I first saw the trailer.
That's
I thought it was
just
just
so
gonna be a
you.
stupid game.
That's just so fucking you, though, Ginger. No offense. That's just you, mate. That's definitely you.
No, honestly, I mean, yeah, because I like Goat Simulator and things like that. But go and watch the trailer. There is so much in that game. It's crazy. I thought it was just like squirrel with a gun. A lot of puzzles, sandbox games, all that kind of stuff. Yes, hello, cats. So yeah, let's see here. I've been building a nice little retro console collection. Hell yeah, ominous, always.
Yep.
Command and Conquer, I always play that. Age of Empires, I still play that.
Yep.
All that.
One game I used to like playing. If they can make a modern version of one of my favorite sort of like Command and Conquer games, it's called Total Annihilation. I love that game. I love that game.
Yeah.
I would love to see a modern take on that.
Yep.
Are any of you going to play Dustborn? Probably not.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, it looks fun. Honestly. It's right up my alley. If it's chaotic and silly, I'll play it.
Yeah, for me, Astrobot's going to be the one game this year that made me go, holy fuck, this is why I play video games. I mean, Astrobot was a love letter to PlayStation. I'm enjoying it. It's dope. It's not that long, but it doesn't need to be. I don't really need like a 20, 25-hour game anymore. I'm like, if I'm having fun with it, that's all that matters, and it's a blast.
Well, that's where they went wrong with like Spider-Man 2. Like, it started off really fun, and I was really surprised, but 20 hours in, I was just like, "Oh fuck me, I'm bored now."
Same again.
Yep. Same thing. Yep.
Shit. Good story, but the gameplay was. So I was just rushing from one mission to the next.
Yep.
But that's it.
But nobody's going to buy the PS5 Pro. No one in their right mind should buy the PS5 Pro. Just get yourself a regular PS5. Call it a day and wait for the PS6, people, and start saving up now. That's the best advice I can give you.
Yeah, that's it. Just wait for the PS6. The Switch 2 is going to come out, or just go into PC gaming. Not consoles, man. Consoles are becoming relics. Even the companies know this. Like, that's why they're trying to move on to like online gaming and subscription-based models. So then they can just be like, we don't need the consoles anymore. You could just subscribe on your PC and play it there. And that's where it's going to go.
I think things will be more VR based in the future.
They're going VR. Yep.
I think I do feel like because of
anywhere near there yet. Until we simplify the mechanics and make it a lot more streamlined rather than the big unit, I think we're still a ways away there.
I think don't get me wrong. I mean, I do agree with you there, but I just think that because of marketing capitalism making money, we're not allowed to advance in our gaming. We're stuck in this fucking rut of fucking loot boxes and shit like that. You buy a game and they still want more fucking money out of you. We're there now at this moment in gaming, and it's so lucrative. Look at like the credit card thing they've got going on for GTA 5. They're milking the fuck out of that. If they didn't have to make a GTA 6, they probably wouldn't have. They could just milk the fuck out of GTA 5, and they're going to probably do the same shit with GTA 6. Guaranteed.
We're not getting GTA 7 for like 20 years. Like, I don't even expect that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I'm not even getting GTA 6. I have no interest in that formula of gaming. Fucking is played out and tied. I don't want to.
I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get it. But I know myself. But I just want there to be an evolution in gaming, and I wish to death that these fucking CEOs would stop the evolution that we are so desperately needing in how we play our video games. Well, we should be at that VR thing. What you mentioned about how it would be in the future, we should be there now. In my opinion.
I mean, I get what you're saying. The fallout from the kind of live service crash, which is what's happening now. It's a crash. Is we've had a splintering of a lot. We've had the return of smaller studios now, and you are seeing pockets of better shit being made. Will it ever get back to the old levels of the late 90s to mid 2000s?
No.
Because it's fucking expensive to make games, and it's a lot harder these days. But the live service model is going to get left behind, apart from in mobile gaming. In mobile gaming, and that's the problem, because mobile gaming is so lucrative. They keep trying to push it onto consoles, but the thing is, people have had enough.
Yeah, they're like, we've seen this shit. We know what it is.
And when the game sucks, people just don't want to play it, and all the greedy other crap is just like, ugh, whatever.
Yep.
GTA 5 is the most lucrative piece of media ever produced. Yeah,
of course it has.
Yeah. More game, movies, music, you name
And
it.
everybody wants to replicate that. Obviously,
And that's the problem.
Ubisoft are trying to replicate that.
Oh, Ubisoft is going down, brother. They're about to die. They're going down.
The only thing keeping Ubisoft afloat is Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
That's it. Everything else is killing that company because they're just not evolving. They haven't evolved in 20 years. Their gameplay mechanics are still the same, boring, basic crap. And, but I've said it before. Although it sucks that people are going to lose their jobs, I'll cheer when they die. They deserve to die as a company.
Yep. Because
they're garbage. They're absolute dog shit. They don't learn. Yves Guillemot is more stubborn and more stupid than Peter Molyneux. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but close enough.
Yeah.
And so they just deserve to go. And on that note, I'm going to bring this video to an end. I don't want us to go on for too long.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone that joined us in the comment section. It was nice. Ominous Voice. Lovely to hear from you again. It's been a while, mate. Thank you to my co-host, Sam.
Thank you.
And Jose. And
thank you.
That is it. Any closing statements, or you guys good?
Just like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, keep an eye on this channel for more stuff.
Yep.
That's it. Catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck you.